Today is day one, December 30th, 2024. I'm detoxing from marijuana, hopefully for the last time in terms of bad usage. I'm seeing a lot of negativity around me. I'm seeing a lot of negativity in the world. I'm seeing a lot of negativity that I used to have in myself that still exists in some way. My reaction to it is different. Everyone who knows me nowadays knows that I'm obsessed with lifestyle choices, especially our diet. They don't know is why it's so profoundly different when you change your life from this Dunkin' Donuts, Oreo cookie, Slurpee, McDonald's, bread, everything. And there's so many things out there that we haven't been eating in a while. When you just go closer to healthy eating, more sunlight, more exercise. In my case, it's very extreme and specific. I'm at this sauna place and I'm sleeping in the sleeping area and I wake up to people arguing about too much noise. And the guy is screaming at the young kid who's making too much noise. The kid's dismissing him and the kid spits on the guy. And I'm just looking at this and it's like, well, how do you know what's behind the scenes of people? And it's like, I don't need to know what's behind the scenes of people to look at a person and question whether or not their good energy, bad energy ratio is skewed in what direction. I want people to be able to think again. I want people to be able to see what's inside of them, to not spend so much time staring at this very screen at me all day, but staring at each other in real life, engaging in real life activities, and finding what it means. The one thing that I learned in this process is the days where I have experienced, oh, I've been psychotic my whole life. I've been dysregulated my whole life. And while nothing is ever perfect, wow, is this what it feels like to be normal? I want to feel this way all the time, and I know it's possible. And it's possible through our lifestyle choices, our diets, our exercise, our dating life, our friendships, the amount of time we spend in real life versus the amount of time you spend staring at this screen right now. All has a direct impact on the good energy of our body and our mind. And the closer you get to reality, I'm defining that as a process, but it can be oversimplified as eat single ingredient whole foods, mostly meat. It can be defined as get more sunlight, more time outside, get used to cold exposure, get more walking, lifting weights, strength training of some kind, even if it's body weight. But most importantly, if anything, it's recognizing the power that you have to make decisions every moment in time. To recognize that when you say, I need a cookie, to tell yourself the truth. Of course you don't need the cookie. There are plenty of other more nutritious things you can eat. You want the cookie because it feels good. The thing I want to help to explain to people is that many times the misery that you're suffering from, the Crohn's disease that you're suffering from, the psychosis that you're suffering from, the autism that you're suffering from, the rheumatoid arthritis, the psoriasis, the skin issues, the mood swings, the brain fog, osteoporosis, PCOS, borderline personality disorder, pimples, rashes, nodules, weight gain, it's a little more obvious. Most people don't realize, but especially for the mind, that's what I focus on because the body stuff can be seen. You can just look at your skin and see how this stuff improves, but to understand what it does here, to know that a lot of that stuff is in fact directly being caused by the cookie in a circle. I'm just uncomfortable, so I eat the cookie, which makes me comfortable in the moment, which is causing the discomfort to lead back to the cookie. And the food companies that design this stuff design it to be that way consciously, and they don't pretend it's not. And we're stuck falling for it because It feels good, and we don't know where to find any other pleasure in our life than the substances we consume, both on our mouths and in our screens and in our games. And if all of the pleasure in life, if you say to yourself, I need cookies or soda or Slurpees or any junky food or any junky behavior that is, consciously is just an escape. If you only source of happiness in life is a chemical that you put inside your body in order to feel joy, by definition, that is what we label as drugs, to get the high that you're not experiencing from life, to mask the pain that you're going through. What you're not recognizing is that a lot of the pain you're going through, a lot of the time people are spending in hospitals, the colon removal surgeries, the eye injections, the amputated foots with diabetes, which are a little more obvious than some of the others, the mental hospital visits, the migraine headaches, the chapped lips in the winter. It extends to so many things, are directly being caused by what you perceive to be the only pleasure in life, and you're using that pleasure to escape the pain that the pleasure itself is causing. And once you escape it, you'll never, ever look at life the same again. And you'll never say to yourself, wow, how could I ever felt this way? How could I ever feel this good, this long, no matter what's happening around me? And all I had to do was less, not more.